So that's a clip from my YouTube channel, Darian, where we talk about how to go through business transformation without technology. What were some of your thoughts and takeaways from that clip?
Yeah, I think it's a really good resource for companies that maybe don't have the budget to go through this big digital transformation and heavily invest, millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars in a digital transformation. So I thought that was really good. But I do have some follow up questions to expand on the topic. The first one being, what are the most common areas? I know you talked about low hanging fruit in the video, but so what are the most common areas companies can find that low hanging fruit for improvements?
I'd say there's two of them. One is just retraining. I mean, people that just don't really understand how to use the technology you have. And so, in other words, you've got some feature or capability you've rolled out, you've deployed it, but the people aren't using it because they don't understand it. Maybe they don't like it, whatever. There's a reason they're not using it. So let's figure out what we need to do. Do we need to retrain? Oftentimes, it's just retraining, honestly. I mean, when we've done this for clients, it's amazing how sometimes simple the solution is to just go train people on how to do what you already have, and you're going to get a ton of value out of it. And so you
Yeah.
don't have to put in a new system. You already have it. So go use it and help your people figure out how to use it. So that's one. And then the other I'd say is just sort of fine tuning the tie between your business processes and how the technology was deployed. And a lot of times there's a mismatch on one side or the other or both, where maybe the process you didn't change it to fit the software, or you didn't configure the software to fit the business, or maybe it's some combination of both. And a lot of times those are real easy fixes. It's just like, you're sort of like you're running parallel paths, but you haven't brought them together. And so you've got to either move the software over to the process or move the process over to the software. And it's amazing what a big impact that can have. And in all this we're talking about, in both cases, and even other examples of low hanging fruit and things that you can get from your current technology, it all starts with the root cause analysis and really just understanding, why are we not getting the value we want, or what's preventing us from getting even more value out of what we already have. And usually you're going to come up with answers like, well, we could train people more, we could tweak our business processes, we could reconfigure the software maybe to fit our processes a little better. Maybe there's some modules that we haven't invested in that you could be real small investments of new technology or new capabilities based on the software we already have. So there's a lot of little things like that that you start to uncover, and really what you're looking for are the things that are low cost, high value, and you prioritize that way, and you work your way down the list until eventually you start getting to stuff that maybe it's a little bit higher cost, a little bit lower value, and then you start to question whether or not you do everything. But if you start with that low hanging fruit, low cost, high value stuff, you're going to find a lot of stuff in I'd say in most cases.